Hi guys, welcome to my podcast. My name is Gabriel Igbevery. I am also known as the Finance Catalyst. Today I'm going to be talking to you on this episode about something I have called the 6 tips to transform your finances. Transforming your finances is something that is very, very, very important. If you don't have certain standards, certain principles that are set aside in order for you to achieve your desired result with respect to your finances, then there is always going to be one or two issues you would be facing. You will definitely want to struggle financially. So I'm going to be sharing with you 6 tips that you could use, that it's very effective and very, very important. You could use these tips to transform your finances. So number 1, you have to set your desired result. You know the result you want to see in your finances. You know what you want to achieve when it comes to your financial activities. So you have to have a set result, a desired result. What is your goal? What is your goal for your your financial activities? What do you want to see in the long run? You have to have this written down. Be intentional about it. This is very important. Have a set desired result for your finances. Number 2, set financial goals for the next 12 months. So at the beginning of the year, you want to do something. You say you want to maybe acquire a property. You want to invest in some certain financial instruments, or it could be some other forms of activities that you want to use money for. It's always very important before you even venture into that. You have to have a financial goal. You have to set a goal. You have to set a plan. You have to have a plan. Once you don't have a plan, it's like you're actually getting yourself involved in something that you don't even know where it's taking you to. So it's always very important to set financial goals. You could have financial goals for 6 months. You could have financial goals for 12 months. Short-term and long-term financial goals are always very critical for your financial activities. So this is very important to take note of. Number 3, track your net worth. You might want to ask me, okay, what is net worth? Net worth actually is very simple. Your assets, you are subtracting your asset from your liabilities. It actually gives you your net worth. So you might want to ask me, what's an asset? An asset is something that you basically own, something that belongs to you. An asset can take the form of a landed property. It could take the form of a car. You have a house. All these are assets. They are something that belongs to you. A liability, in other words, is the opposite of an asset. So a liability is something you owe. You could have borrowed something from someone. You might have taken a loan from the bank, and you have the intention to repay all this. All these are actually liabilities to you. So when determining or tracking your net worth, you need to be able to differentiate between your assets and your liability, because this is actually what gives you your net worth. Try as much as possible not to make your liabilities more than your asset. That's what most people involve themselves in our world today. They live in so much debt that even what they have is less than what they spend money on or what they owe. So it's really, really important to track your net worth on a regular basis. Always make an evaluation on your net worth. This is really, really, really important. Take note of that. So number 4 is create a monthly spending plan. This is very critical. You see so many people, when they get money, it could be from their business or from their job, and the next thing, they just spend the money without really having a proper allocation to where this money should be or where this money should go, which is not really good, because when you are actually working on creating a spending plan, you need to have a set budget for all financial activities that you engage in. When you receive money on a monthly basis, don't just spend the money unwisely. Try as much as possible to have a budget, and allocate in this budget the things that you need to allocate, the things you're going to spend the money on, because this gives you a clarity, it gives you an overview of your financial of the scope of your financial activities. It's very important to set a budget. It's very important to create a monthly spending plan, so you know if you are spending more than what you actually are receiving, because this gives you a clearer picture on how you spend your money spending habits. It's very important to monitor your money spending habits. I keep telling people, your budgeting and how you create your budget actually helps you to see and understand your money spending habits. So it's important to create a monthly spending plan for yourself. That's number 4. Number 5, you have to be disciplined about your spending. Be disciplined about your spending. So many people are not disciplined about their spending. They spend money on things that are irrelevant, things that they don't really need for themselves. You see, someone is just trying to impress someone just because he or she saw someone maybe wearing a Gucci watch or carrying a Gucci bag, and you know deep within you that the money that you receive on a monthly basis is not in any way, if you want to put that into context and try as much as possible to get that bag, it's not, you get yourself in such debt. But you see, we're in a world and in an environment where people try to impress, trying to be someone that they are not. Don't try to impress anyone. Don't fund your lifestyle in debt. It's really, really important to take note of this. So many people get involved in this kind of situation, and it's very difficult for them to come out of. Don't fund your lifestyle with using debt. It's not. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't really need to impress anyone. Live within your means. Grow your finances, create wealth, create value for yourself. This is very, very important. Take note of this. Be disciplined when it comes to your spending. Don't just spend money unwisely. In one of my podcasts, you can listen to that. I talked about financial discipline. It's very important to be disciplined when it comes to your finances. Don't just spend money unwisely, thinking that, this is something that I really am seeing someone get, and I want to fit into that category, and I have to go at all length to make sure I get that in, even if it means borrowing money from someone or borrowing money from the bank just to get that thing for myself. It's not worth it. Don't fund your lifestyle with debt. I repeat, don't fund your lifestyle with debt. Live within your means, grow your finances, and as you grow your finances, you will get more capacity. As you create wealth for yourself, you create value for yourself, your capacity increases and money journeys towards you. And then when it's really needed, when it's important for you to get those things, you will definitely get them. So this is very important for you to take note of. So number 6, which is my final point, it's find ways to earn more money. This is very, very important. You need to find ways to earn more money. There are several other opportunities. That's what, it's also important. That's why I say it's always important to create value. Money actually answers to solutions. Money answers to solutions. So what solution are you providing? What value are you creating? What needs are you meeting? These are the things that money answers to. So what do you have to do? Find other ways of earning more money. It could be ideas for businesses, starting up some business. It could be also having to get yourself involved in several other investment opportunities. There are several investment opportunities that are in our world today that are very important. But like I said, investment in itself is a topic for another time. I'm going to be addressing that in one of my episodes. But it's important that you find ways to earn more money. Don't just rely on one stream of income. It's very important. So many people, they intend to just rely, on their income, maybe from their job. That is not enough. When you get income from your job, also think about other things that you could also use as a tool, to earn more money for yourself. Like I said, creating value is very important, because once you create value for yourself, it means that people see that you have something that is very important to them. And the more you create value, you are creating wealth. Wealth doesn't necessarily have to be only based on monetary values. People don't get to, they make a mistake by measuring wealth just in terms of monetary value. No, it shouldn't just be that. So try as much as possible, when you are considering or finding ways to earn more money, make sure that you are actually putting yourself in a position to identify the several opportunities, the several needs that people are facing, the several challenges that people are facing, and finding a solution to meet these needs. This is very, very critical. So these are the 6 steps that I wanted to share with you on this episode. Like, I'm going to go over them again. There are 6 steps, like I said, 6 tips that you can use to transform your finances. And I said the first one is set your desired result. The second one is set financial goals for the next 12 months. The third one is track your net worth. The fourth one is create a monthly spending plan. The fifth one is be disciplined about your spending. Be disciplined about your spending. And then the final one that I shared with you is find ways to earn more money. I hope this episode was very insightful and it was very clear to you. If you have any question whatsoever as regards the financial environment, your financial environment, you have questions that you might be of concern to you, I would love you to send in your questions. You could send me your questions. You could send it to my Instagram handle. It's at Talk to Gabo. You can always send me a direct message there and I'll respond to you. Or you can also send me a message on our official FinTax page on Facebook. I'll respond as well as soon as I receive your questions. I also love to get your feedbacks. I would also love to know what you think about the topics we've been sharing so far. I would love to hear from you. And also, I'll indulge you to also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. It's called FinTax with a Finance Catalyst. You can go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. I've done some videos there already. You can get yourself involved, and also tell others, tell your friends, your loved ones. So many people need this information. Try as much as possible to get them involved. And I'm so excited to talk about things like this, talk about issues like this that people to face. So thank you for listening to this podcast, to this particular episode. I will see you again in my next episode. Until then, I want you to stay financially healthy, stay financially safe. God bless you. Cheers.